I was sexually abused as a child when I was 7 years old by neighbors. My neighbors threatened me into silence. I did not speak until my late 20s. By then it was too late for any legal action to be taken against the people who did this to me. They still walk the streets free today, despite the horrors that they inflicted on me. Here in the state of Florida, 60 to 70% of all child sex abuse cases are reported after the limitations period expired. You cannot prosecute, you cannot lock them up, you can't put them on a sexual predator registry, you can't convict them in civil court, you can do nothing. At the time, criminal laws cut off the victim as early as their 21st birthday, and that was for children as young as 12 who were raped. Civil actions were cut off by age 25. The law was protecting the predators. They were encouraged under the law to silence their victims, to threaten them. They were rewarded for the effectiveness of their threats. I can't tell you the number of survivors who contacted me and said, is there anything we can do to get the police to take action, even though it's technically too late? And the answer was no, it was too late under Florida law. When Chris read the story in the newspaper about the 5 years it had taken to that point to try to get the law changed, he called me within 2 days of the story being published and said he wanted to do something. And I met with him 2 days after that in his office. I told him what the problems had been, and he said, they're just wrong. It's not a problem. We're going to change these laws. Well, the break was when Chris Dorworth started throwing the lobbyists and special interests out of his office and said, I'm simply not going to compromise on this bill. You can go somewhere else. He would not meet with them on this issue. And when a lobbyist would come into his office and reference the bill number, he would simply say, the door is over there. You can leave. We have nothing to talk about. We're just going to pass this bill. It was an amazing day. I wept with joy. I was overwhelmed by relief, and I was so incredibly grateful for Chris's key role in making sure this was done. And he did something else, because when you say what day, it passed the day before I expected it would. And one of the reasons was because Chris did something very uncommon. Chris went to the clerk's office the old-fashioned way, got the paperwork, and hand-carried it to the Senate so that it was there as soon as possible. Freed the bill up so it would pass that day. That was an amazing commitment. I've never seen that. I worked in the Senate for 4 years and never saw that commitment. Chris is a leader. He's a genuine human being. He is what he presents himself to be, a man who cares. Chris stands out as the one person who called me and said he wanted to help.